Hey Trackies, welcome back to my channel. It is going to be about how I started track and how I came to fall in love with it. My family into soccer, and my dad played soccer, my aunt played soccer, they both played college soccer, and they grew up playing it. On my dad's side, they're all Icelandic. Soccer is huge in our family. Playing soccer pretty much kind of off and on as a kid, but then by middle school, it got really serious for me, and I thought that was going to be my sport. And I am a very habitual person and black and white, and so I thought that, you know, this is gonna be my sport. It's the sport my dad did. He coached my team. He helped me, you know, practice, and it was just sort of one of those things that you kind of grow up with. I sort of fell in love with it in that sense. At least in the beginning I did. It was sort of a catch-22 because I hated practicing. I like to go to practices and I like to go to games, but I hated practicing them. I just despised it. I don't know what it was. So my dad always kind of got on me for that. I didn't really, I guess, have a full passion. I didn't really understand what a full passion for sport really could do and its purpose and how it could really help you grow as a person, take your sport to the next level. And I never expected in a million years that life would take me in such a different way and things would change so much as they did. Track, I remember first watching the 2012 Olympics and watching Lolo Jones hurdle and Sonia Richards-Ross, and those were the two people I remember the most. And I thought they were the coolest thing ever, and I remember asking my dad, hey, can I try out track? And he was like, no, he probably would be able to do it. He was thinking I came too late and it wasn't really, you know, my thing. And honestly didn't think I had talent, and he probably was right. Soccer became increasingly more frustrating for me by the time I started my freshman year in high school. I was at a real slump. I was becoming benched. It was getting really political. A lot of the girls were catty. I wasn't friends with any of the girls on my team anymore. And I had switched teams multiple times all through middle school, but my first middle school team that my dad coached, those were the girls I was the closest with, and I loved them to death. I tried out track. It started really late. I started in April, and it like this. I mean, I went to the coach, and the coach was like, oh, you want to start? Okay, I mean, sure. And so he gave me a shot, and I started running the 1500, and that didn't last very long, you know, 6-minute 1500, which I was super ecstatic about for a brief period. And I kind of did distance for a while, but you know, one of the coaches just randomly said to me, hey, you should try the heptathlon. And so I was like, okay, why not? It's pretty simple, it's pretty boring. I started practicing, you know, javelin. I had an amazing javelin coach, and I started practicing shot put. There was an amazing shot put coach in my club. I was really getting into it and I loved it. I wasn't amazing, but it was just fun and I enjoyed it, and I like to go to those practices more. I was friends with the girls. I liked the community so better. It just fit me. My mom sat me down and said, you know what? Soccer's not getting any better for you. You're not practicing it anymore. It's not working out, so let's do this. Let's maybe put soccer aside and put all your hopes and dreams, all your passion, and full forward into track. That was hard for me. Sitting there and quitting soccer, it was like cutting off my right arm. For me, it was so much of an, I think more of an ego thing, hopes and dreams, and I thought I was gonna be a superstar soccer player. I cried, and I very rarely cry, but I cried. I didn't like it. It felt uncomfortable. It was change. It was in God's plan, and it really worked out. I completely fell in love with it. And I started at the very bottom. I couldn't hurdle. I could not throw a shot put. I could not throw a javelin more than 20 feet. Even my grandmother said it was a waste of time. I really progressed. It was one of those things that I kind of didn't realize how bad it really was until later, and I realized, oh man, I was really bad. But I think I really got lucky. I found a coach. He completely committed, you know, his time with me, you know, invested in me and really believed in me, and it really transformed me to be a better hep and everything. It's just wow, but it was my baby. I practiced it every day. I don't think I will change, but at this point in my life, that quitting soccer really taught a lot, especially I think in high school. I think that a lot of people have to make a tough decision. It really worked for the better because it taught me to have an open mind, to not limit myself to one sport, one way of life, or to be like one type of person, to grow, and there's many options, and life isn't all about doing one thing, and it definitely doesn't go as you planned, and things change, and at this point I think I'm more ready for change, and if I had to quit track and pursue another sport or another passion, then I think it would be easier in the sense that that's what God's plan was for me, and I believe that He knew what I wanted, and it worked out. So yeah, that's my video for this week, but a lot shorter than the other video, and I kind of talked about how I started track, a little bit about me. The story was simple, but for me it was extremely significant. It was really hard for me, character development point in my life. life. It really shaped me, I think, who I am today. And I love track, and it will forever be my favorite sport. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like my video. Give me a thumbs up and spread this video on. I would really like to connect with as many people as possible, whether they do track or not. Have a good week and look forward to seeing you next week.